Well, welcome to our Wednesday morning devotions. Thank you again for joining with us. We're continuing to reflect on evil and to think about its influence and effect on all of our lives. Today, it's good and evil, and of course, their connection with God and the devil. I'm going to read this morning from Job chapter 1 and a section found between verses 6 through to 11. One day the angels came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan also came with them. The Lord said to Satan, "Where have you come from?" Satan answered the Lord, "From roaming through the earth and going to and fro in it." Then the Lord said to Satan, "Have you considered my servant Job? There is no one on earth like him. He is blameless and upright, a man who fears God and shuns evil." "Does Job fear God for nothing?" Satan replied. "Have you not put a hedge around him and his household and everything that he has? You have blessed the work of his hands, so that his flocks and herds are spread throughout the land. But stretch out your hand and strike everything he has, and he will surely curse you to your face." The connection between good and God is obvious. There's only one letter difference. And of course, the connection between evil and devil is the same. Once more, there is only one letter difference. Today, whilst many people, of course, accept the existence of good and evil, lots of people have a problem with making a connection between good and the existence of God, and even more, and probably many Christians do too, the relationship between evil and the person called the devil, or Satan, or Lucifer. For many, both are a throwback to a medieval time, and they have no place in a modern technological scientific age. The view is, of course, that we have come of age and no longer need to believe in such beings. Of course, medieval art doesn't help, and it's provided the basis for comic art, so that whenever the devil appears, he's seen as a very comic kind of character. The treatment of God is similar. An old man sat on a cloud, totally disconnected to life as we live it today. The story of Job reads very much like a parable, but the things that we read from it are truly inspired. It's God's truth for us, no matter what genre you apply to it. But of course, what we have here in chapter 1 is a story about God and Satan. Later on in Isaiah, we see an account of the fall of Lucifer and his angels. Gospel writers tell us that Jesus was tempted by the devil. Clearly then, while Scriptures accepts the existence of evil, it goes beyond that to claim that much of the evil in this world and behind the evil in this world is a personality that is limited but needs to be taken seriously. Satan is presented as a fallen angel, an archangel named Lucifer, who leads a rebellion against God and is cast out of heaven, with the fallen angels who are later described as demons. They oppose all that is good and of God and seek to undermine God's authority in God's world. They are presented not as cartoon figures, but cunning, powerful, and subtle. The Bible, of course, doesn't focus on these things, just wants to make us aware of them. Jesus faced an upsurge of demonic activity during his earthly life, and he overcame by the power of God's Spirit. As followers of Jesus, we keep the focus always on God and what is good. But we live too with an awareness that forces are at work in our world that we need to pray and act against. One problem that we have to overcome is our tendency to see Satan at work everywhere, all at the same time, which of course the book of Job makes it clear he cannot be. The other problem that maybe we face is we live and act without any real awareness of his existence and influence. And so this morning, let's pray for the gift of spiritual discernment so that God can reveal to us what is happening when evil is being carried out. And let's put on that spiritual armor of God, for though our battle is not against flesh and blood, but the principalities and powers of this present age.
Take heart, dear sisters, fear not, dear brothers, all you who yearn for the Lord. The night is long and the fight is hard, but no Christ has all.